Here we go. Don't know if you guys can see this, but it is $11.99. There we go. Under test at the moment. Well, driving tests, driving instructions. So yes, and we've got 12.18. That is just not in service. Yeah, there it goes, guys. $11.99. The recent addition to the NH fleet down here in Mandurah. Hey guys, it's Julian here from Mandurah. So yeah, we've got 12.18 just commencing service, and yep, 26.58, and we do have 12.19. So we have both NH middies here at Mandurah. He looks like he's, what's he doing? 585. There we go, perfect. So I'm here to do a train route request. This one is the original Mandurah Line path that was proposed by the Liberal National Government when they were in power around the late 1990s. So here we go. Wow. Yep, we'll just watch these two go. Yep, 589. Yep, and 589 Mandurah Station. There we go, 12.18. We have 12.19, and yep, perfect. So don't see that every day, and yeah, like I said, $11.99 was just left to go on a driver training session. So yes, back to the video. This request comes in from Tom's Trains Vlogs. Thank you so much, Tom, for your request. And this is the original path of the Mandurah Line, which was originally proposed by the Liberal National Government back in 1998-99 was the plan for it to travel via Armadale Line, then go down parallel like we're seeing with the now completed Thornlie-Cockburn Line, to go parallel with the Kenwick freight link, their freight line, and then go through via the Glen Iris tunnel to go up the freeway median strip. So we'll just head down to the train now, and yeah, we'll commence the journey. This one will take us a bit longer than the modern day Mandurah Line, but yes, we'll be transferring at Cockburn Central to platform 3, which will be a 3-car train, hopefully. They've been running a lot. And also we do have the Australian, brand new Australian train, set 2, which is currently sitting at the Mandurah depot. So stay tuned, guys. We will, when we return, I'll be on the train. Whoop. Okay, so yeah, we're just departing Mandurah now, guys. So yeah, a bit of history to this line. It was not until the change of government to the Labor government, Jeff Gallop government, that saw the line be revised to just run straight up the freeway.
Next station, Lakelands.
Via the Kwinana Freeway Tunnel. Cannington Tunnel.
Your consideration for fellow passengers is appreciated.
Okay, so the new Australian train is just sitting up near the maintenance, or the train shed, train wash bay. So we'll get a quick glimpse of it. Yep, there we go. There it is. There it is, the new Australian. Fantastic. It was just a quick glimpse because trains are going fast around here. But yes, it's switched on. Got the destination on. Couldn't quite get the desto, but it's just got the shunt lights. So yes, and yeah, the train line has officially, well, the original one has basically been realised. With that original plan, I think they were planning to duplicate or quadruplate the. There were talks of doubling the track again on the Armadale Line, but between the inner city sections, as opposed to what we've seen happen now with the elevation, the raising of the stations between Beckenham and Victoria Park, or Beckenham and Carlisle, because Vic Park's still the normal at ground level. So yes, not too sure. I'm pretty sure the Lakeland station announcement has been changed on this side. I know on going to Mandurah it is changed. Wow, that's amazing. I saw all three NHs down in Mandurah. The two middies too, that's quite a rare sight, both in service at the same time, at the same place, with the same route number too. Wow. One was 1219 was just coming in from doing the 589, while 1218 was just about to go out doing the 589. So yes, there have been reports, numerous reports of 1199 being out of action as soon as it hit, as soon as it arrived down to Mandurah depot from the transfer, which the mechanics there had to fix it.
Next station, Lakelands.
Oh, yep, they have changed it, so yep. Next station, Lakelands. So it's just a subtle, different tone they're using. Miranda's using, so she would have had to come back in and done the new announcement, but hear it against the Warnbro announcement with the next stop.
This is Lakelands.
It feels a little bit more muffled, or it did on this train when I was coming down.
Doors closing.
Okay, yep, next station is Warnbro Station, which will take roughly about 10 minutes from here. But in the future, there is plans to put in a Cannington station, but there has been no...
Warnbro.
There we go. So there's been no federal funding allocated as of yet. So when they do eventually construct Cannington, it's going to be located around the Paganoni Road bridge there, where they've currently got the crossover point. And the train has to slow down around there. I think to about 80 or 90 k's per hour, just due to the track geography or geometry. So and we do still have the NH Trans-Perth NH that is at the farm up here. Or I call it a farm, but it's land, it's property up here, privately owned. I don't think they've removed it out of the shed yet since its arrival. We are approaching just that crossover point now. Did see a couple of C series trains ahead of this one. Going back to Perth. So there was 2 C series and a B series ahead of this one. And kind of glad that I got the B series today just due to the announcement, because they haven't changed the announcement over on the C series yet. Lakelands. So yes, we're just going along Mandurah Road now. Yep. It's just going over there, the NH. They've done a little bit of work at the front. Part of the line. 23 kilometres was the distance between Warnbro and Mandurah station, without the station on Lakelands to break it up. And for many years, from the opening of the line till the opening of Lakelands station, that section was just express. So that's about the equivalent of I think roughly about 4 kilometres longer than the Midland line in total. So now we're on to Ennis Avenue. Just parallel. about 130 kilometres an hour at the moment.
Next station, Warnbro.
And C-Series returning back to Mandurah. Oh, got a guy riding his push bike along here. Along NS Avenue there. He's pretty game. Okay, so I'll just pan over to the other side because we're going to have some passengers hopping on here. So we'll just... Arrive in. Actually, should be alright. We've got one person.
Doors closing.
Okay. Now, the section between here, Warnbro and Mandurah, I mean not Mandurah, Warnbro and Rockingham is roughly about 3 to 4 minutes it takes to get between the stations.
Next station, Rockingham.
Yep, another B series, just a 3-car. So every station is a 2-sided station until we get to the median strip of the Kwinana Freeway, and then Alban Grove will be the first station with the island platform. So yes, there've been reports of a few gas buses have been withdrawn from the Rockingham fleet. We've got 2089, I think. Oh no, that's the last one. One of the 2080 buses has been withdrawn. 1989, that's one that has been withdrawn, according to a good source that's been keeping track of that. So we expect to see some more, probably carrying up B7s or B8s to be sent down here, just to replenish the fleet. Okay, and just up here, yep, there's just got a bus stop there for the 556, that's for the deviation. Now that bus, the 556, does do, as you've seen in the video, 2 deviations in the one trip, just selected times a day. So there is 2 in the morning that go to Rockingham, 1 to Rockingham in the afternoon, so 3 in total each way.
Rockingham.
And yeah, so 10:55 I think it goes past, so, and 11:55 goes to Rockingham Hospital, while the one to Rockingham goes from about 9 in the morning, 9:15, 10:15, and then at 1:15, while the last one in the afternoon is just before 4 o'clock, going to the hospital from Rockingham station. So here we are, Rockingham.
This is Rockingham.
And all the good mixture of B7s, B8s, and future buses from Mandurah, and the gas buses, of course.
Doors closing.
Now, this weekend's Sunday, oh dear, they've got the Mandurah Crab Fest happening, but due to some maintenance works on the Mandurah Line, they're going to have to have the last service on Sunday at just after 3 o'clock. 3 in the afternoon, and then the rest is sort of nighttime closures between Mandurah and Cockburn Central. So on an event, seriously. So apparently they're going to be running some express rail replacements to just get the people back from the event in Mandurah back onto the train, but yeah, they could have done it the following weekend, or even last weekend. It wasn't so bad, because they have been doing some night-time closures on the Thornlie-Cockburn Line as well, between Cannington and Cockburn Central, due to the same works, track works. After 3 o'clock, that's the last full line service. Oh dear. And they did it too with the same day that the Midland train station was open, but that was a weekend closure, but it wasn't so bad, because you could still get the train from Mandurah to Warnbro. Just transfer over, but yeah, plus not many people would go to the METRONET opening as opposed to the Crab Fest Mandurah. That's a bigger event, so that's when you need to have your train services running, but it seems to be the thing that's happening lately. Hopefully it will all be completed soon. So next station is Wellard. Route that just goes through Leader on this side, and then goes through Aurelia to go to Kwinana Station. So just is a feeder service between Wellard and Kwinana.
This is Wellard. Doors closing.
So today we're just on set 88. Next station, Kwinana.
Next station, Kwinana.
And yep, another C series returning back to Mandurah.
Next station, Kwinana.
And yep, Kwinana station.
This is Kwinana. Doors closing. Next station, Warnbro.
And yep, so we're just going to use the Anchortail Tunnel now to get onto the median of the Kwinana Freeway. So I reckon one day they should consider putting in the Bunbury Fast Rail, and they can do that by spurring off the line to make the line continue straight to go down the median of Kwinana Freeway, using the median, and then of the Forest Highway further up, while this Mandurah Line spurs off through the tunnel. Instead of have it like a junction kind of thing. And then they can do whatever they like, maybe electrify it or still have the diesels, but then have it as a dual track, and consider putting in a train station at Belldivers for sure, because people can really benefit from that, having a train station there. But also, yep, another 6-car train, but need to do something with those platforms, to upgrade the platforms at Trans-WA train stations to be about 6-car platform in length, and just have something a bit like what we've got in regional Victoria with the V line, but a few of their lines are getting upgraded to electrification as well. So yep, so this section between Auburn Grove and Kwinana is a bit of a long section as well. Now they do still have the, last time I checked, with the last weekend closure, they've still got the 537 route on the bus maps. At the station, so yeah, of course that one is the deleted service that went out to Waddle Up during the school times, but it was withdrawn due to low patronage. station, I believe, has got way too many car bays on it. The original idea that was floated for the station was that the Liberal government at the time wanted to extend the platform length to 9 cars, so it would have been the very first station on the Transperth network to have 9-car platform capacity. And I'm glad they didn't do it, because that was a silly idea. They would have had to have run ultra express trains, which just would not work, just to make it viable, and or extend all the platforms to 9 cars, which is just not possible feasibly. Now there's just way too much parking, I believe, at this station. They've really overestimated it.
This is Warnbro.
We've got this car park here, but also around the corner too of that building is even more parking, and they've really overestimated it. They should have built like a transit orientated development, but anyway. Okay, yep, I've just moved up a little bit so that I can get an easy exit. So there was a little bit of a delay with the signalling up ahead, I think just due to the
next station, Cockburn Central.
Due to the sidings being in use. Now still waiting for that announcement. Alighted up C-Series. A lot more of those trains out and about now. But yes, waiting for the announcement at Cockburn Central to say alight here for Thornlie-Cockburn Line services. So, don't know if we're going to get it or not. So yes, we'll be changing here at Cockburn Central for the Thornlie-Cockburn Line at platform 3. So I do recommend, because I'm on the back carriage, that if you want a quick and easy transfer, just go to the front of the train, the front car.
Next station, Cockburn Central.
And then you can just, once you get off, you just have a short walk to platform 3. And is that, yep, overhead mast that was taken out end of last year. Here for our only transfer, Cockburn Central. So, as you can see, the signs up here say platform 3, just up ahead. So, yeah, we'll see this train out. So, yes, the next half of the journey will be on the Thornlie-Cockburn Line. Okay, so here comes the B series using the inside track. Looks really cool. Really cool. We'll see if we can get without it shaking too much. Calling it Byford Line. Don't know if you heard that, but the announcement just said, attention Byford Line passengers, your services have been cancelled between Armidale and Byford. So yep, 53. Yep, so 5 minutes until the train departs. Now, the line here, this platform has a buffer, so that's why we're going a little bit slower. Okay, so we're just departing platform 3 now.
Next station, Hereford Road.
So yeah, the announcement, I just missed it for Cockburn. Just said this train runs from Cockburn Central to Perth via Cannington. Stopping at all stations. Pretty good. So yep, we're just in the inside track, Perth track. And that crossover point for the Stadium Express services from the Mandurah Line. So we will be using the Glen Iris Tunnel, which was constructed during the construction of the Mandurah Line, and they've basically left it sit idle, empty until the METRONET project was announced, and their work started on the Thornlie-Cockburn Line construction. So the story was that the, like I've said many times before in the previous videos, that the Kenwick tunnel was already under construction by the time the Labor government were elected at the 2001 state election for Western Australia. And instead of opting to halt construction, Labor decided, okay, we'll just construct it anyway and run the Spur line to Thornlie. And yes, with the plan of in the future extending the line to here, Cockburn Central and to Mandurah. Ultimately connecting it to the Mandurah Line. Because yeah, at that point they'd already decided, okay, well, we want to run the line, has 2 underground stations at Perth at Esplanade, now Elizabeth Quay, and the Perth Underground, formerly known as William Street. Now we've joined up with the freight line here, so this forms part of the original route. So fantastic, and on the other side, not too far away, we do have the new Cannington depot, which they'll be receiving their BZLs after Carrinup have received their order. So I'd say this time next year the delivery phase will be underway. Now, yes, I'm going to be working through all the requests, all your requests, guys, in the form. So keep requesting until that form closes off. I will be working through them over the next few weeks, and even the ones that have been sitting there waiting patiently for the last few months. Been juggling a few balls around, so a few ideas for videos, and just a matter of pacing myself out too, because I don't want to film everything at once now that we don't have new projects opening up, new extensions. They're all finished. There's our 3-car train back to Cockburn Central. So, well, this is a bit of a grubby window, but here we go. Just have a quick squiz. This is the Mandurah station.
Next station, Bradford Road.
All 6-car platforms. And this line is still rather quiet during the day.
This is Bradford Road.
This window is a bit cleaner.
Doors closing.
Yes, so we will hear the new announcement for the Thornlie station. As well. So in the last video, I did MJ's request. Thank you so much, MJ. Really do appreciate your contribution to the channel. And yes, we ran from Thornlie station to Burswood station, but in this video we will be doing the full line. Yes, so they do have Australind set, the brand new carriage set 1 rail car, still sitting from what I saw yesterday, still sitting at platform 3 in Perth. So we might do the outro there if it's still sitting there, because we'll be coming in on platform 5. Now I was tracking a BZL bus, electric bus, on the Route 15. Yes, like I said before in the previous video, but yes, I'll see if I can find it again. I think it was 4117 or something, yeah.
Next station, Wilson Road.
Just said I'd do a random search on the Mobi site just to see if it was any running, and I'll give it a shot, really. Yeah. I've been looking forward to more carrying up ones coming out. And yes, what else? Yes, I can do the bus requests again. I had to take a little bit of a break because the second phone at the time was not working. The screen had just completely stopped working after a while. But I can use the second phone. I've got a different one now. It's just a Nokia touch screen, but
Doors closing.
and we'll watch these, please. Why not? Yep. So yeah, I can use the transfer app on that one. Although the little icon does flicker a little bit, but that's okay. It doesn't affect the live tracking. Wait for it. Is the Thornlie station announcement coming up? Then again, they play it a bit closer to the station. Oh, another train, and there's that new footbridge. So yes, they're going to be having a state funeral to be announced, the date for Dennis Committee. So, yeah, probably attend that. Yeah, I'll probably attend that. Hopefully they have it at Optus Stadium. That'll be quite a fitting first experience of the stadium. I haven't actually been there myself. Inside, only on the outside. So, Thornlie. Now we should get good chance of hearing the announcement. Yes, so it just said this is Thornlie. Okay, next station is Beckenham. Previously, when it was still the Thornlie Spur line, trains used to skip Beckenham. So now it's all stops, so they get a good service. I think they should have just stopped at Beckenham, but due to the level crossing at William Street, they didn't want it to be down for too long because the platform was staggered. Now, works on the brand new Mandurah Line had commenced in the city around about the early 2000s, so about 2002, and it wasn't until 2007 that they were doing the driver training and the testing along the route with the trains. At the official launch of the new MetroRail project, which as part of the extensions the Mandurah Line was part of. When they launched that, they had an office just underneath the Horseshoe Bridge, which is just that exit to where the platform 5 is in Yagan Square, just before the fare gates. That section there where the chemist is used to be the new MetroRail actual office, and you could, because at the same time, around about 2003, they were trialling the Smart Rider system because it was going to be replacing the multi-rider system at the time. And so you could go into the office that had the actual fare gates that we see at the stations now, at the closed stations, as well as the open processor Smart Rider processors, the older generation ones, first generation. And you could go in there with staff will give you sort of a dummy card, and you can tap on and tap off just to see what it was like. It's really cool. And they also had some information about the project. Now, the new MetroRail was the I think it was the predecessor to the new METRONET projects that we have. How original they kept the metro for it, and it was just later this way of packaging up the works to do with the rail system. And so they constructed the Mandurah Line just in packages. So they had package A was the underground section from William Street to Elizabeth Quay or Esplanade. Package B had the train line going, I think it was up the Median. So yeah, I know that the Murdoch station and Bull Creek stations were both under the same package of works. Yes, so the Thornlie-Cockburn Line back to the Thornlie Line Spur was opened in 2004. So well done to those of you who got that right. It was in August the 5th, 2004 that saw the Thornlie Spur line with the station open up. And they did operate 2 B-series trains on the day. So yes, we'll just film from out this side here.
Change here for Armadale Line services.
So yes. Next station is Oat Street. station, Queen's Park, and then Oat Street. Yes, I've moved this station a little bit closer. And you can get the 222 to Curtin University from here, but that runs a limited schedule.
Doors closing.
So just check out the timetable for route 222 for those services. Dairy or Bega Dairy now. So yes, we're just going past the old Welshpool station. So it's going to be really cool to see the brand new Australian train going along these elevated sections. You like seeing C series. But just diesel and 3-car.
Station, Oak Street.
And this is 8th Street. Next station, Carlisle. So at 8th Street here you can get the circle route to Curtin University, and also if you're going to Belmont Forum as well. rail station. The last of the elevated stations on the Armadale Line before Perth. Next station is Victoria Park.
Next station, Victoria Park.
And it's old bus stand, bit gone, that they used for the shutdown right here. Well, the stands are still here, but they the shelters, but not the actual poles. This is Vic Park.
This is Victoria Park.
And next station is Birdswood. So the original Victoria Park station was located around here. Yep. So that it was parallel to the Association of the Blind, or Visibility, just over there. And it was accessible to the people there with the gates too. So signalised crossing for the pedestrians, and it was all well tactile paved too. It was quite good. It's just a shelter and a stop, or hut station as it's commonly known, the older stations.
Next station, Birdswood.
And Lath Lane was located a bit further up, just near the bridge. So that's Great Eastern Highway. And that is Crown Casino, and we've got the Southwest Coach Lines using that bus for the Crown bus, shuttle bus. This is a Rosa.
This is Birdswood.
Next station is Perth Stadium. Don't think it really needs to be open during the week, to be honest. On the weekends, I can understand when there's more people out. Because there's not many people that get off here to go to the parklands. Bridge just in the distance there, with Perth City and Wacker just there too. access. Crossover. And we have the Birthrough Parklands. Just going over Wyndon Bridge now. Beautiful day, and we've got Boorloo Bridge just on the other side as well, just poking out. Oh, yep, he's changing the lever. There we go. That's how the trains do it. So a bit like the manual changing, track changing on the Tramway Society track in Wyman Park. That's how they do it in the depot here as well, because you don't have the automated signals in the yard. That looks a little bit easier. So we've got some B series just parked up as well. Yeah, another train 96 going back to Cockburn. And next station is McIver. So yeah, set 89 just parked up. Usually, oh, what's going on?
Next station, McIver.
Usually there's some more A series in the yard than B's, but yes, that'd be why, because now that they've got a bit more C series in operation, and it's freed up a lot of the B series that used to be running exclusively on the Yanchep and Mandurah lines. Yeah, they can, one C series train is 2 B series, so
This is McIver.
and that one is McIver. Can hop off here to go to Royal Perth Hospital. Just follow the signs down, and the final station on the line is Perth Central Station, and this is the old crossing as well. Close that one off.
Next station, Perth, where this service terminates.
So we'll see if that Australind is still in platform 3. So they have been using platform Australind set number 2 for the driver training, and it did complete its first trip down to Bunbury last week. So yeah, they've brought it back into Mandurah for the time being. Well, let's see. Yes, we have the other Australind train just here. So we can do a nice outro. Yep, says set 1. Yeah, still got welcome on it. And here is platform 5. Okay, yes, so we've made it to Perth and we've completed the what would have been the original journey, original route for the Mandurah Line had the Liberals' plan been realised, but now it just forms the Thornlie-Cockburn Line, if you count the section to Mandurah as well. So yeah, we have set 1 again here with diagnostic testing. So yeah, won't be too long, hopefully. It still hasn't got its livery yet. Hey guys, it's Julian here. Thank you for joining me today on the channel. Thank you so much to Tom's Train Vlogs for your requests, and make sure to submit your requests with the links below. Join us on our socials, and until next time, happy transporting. Bye for now.